before this video starts, basically I just wanted to say something. I have released my new edition of planners. They're digital planners at the moment. It's basically, these are the planners here. They're digital, so they work well on iPads, on laptops, if you like making to-do lists digitally. But I'm also going to be releasing physical copies of the planners in 8 days time once the stock comes to my house, and then they'll be listed on my website under physical products. So if you do want to buy them, it would mean a lot, and you can use the code Revishaan for 10% off your purchase. It is August and it's like 5 or 6 days until results day, depending on when I upload this video. It might be even 2 days before results day, but I'm terrified, so I guess it's the perfect time to talk about what I'm basically going to be doing next year and sort of what's next for me. So I'm going to be going to sixth form on the 10th of August, and I'm moving school. It's a new sixth form that I've never been to, so hopefully it's all right. I chose it because they were allowing me to do the A-levels that I wanted to do, and I'm basically doing 4 A-levels plus an EPQ, so I'll go on to that in a bit. But school starts in like a month and a week, maybe like 5 weeks time, and I don't really want to go into school not knowing anything, because my A-levels, I feel like I've kind of forgotten a lot of the GCSE content, and I don't want to go into the A-levels not knowing or not remembering anything. So because it's August now, I'm probably going to start preparing for my A-levels by making my notes or by just printing off past papers and just reading up on sort of each subject. I've also just now finished my work experience. It literally finished 5 minutes ago. It was legal work experience with a law firm. It was virtual, sadly. It was going to be in person, but yeah, it's annoying that it had to be done virtually. Before we continue this video was kindly sponsored by List. Now, List is an amazing application that basically allows you to save any location you find on social media to the app, which basically helps you keep track of locations that you might want to visit. For example, last week I went to Wales, and I basically used List to help me find locations in Wales that so many people recommended on TikTok. So on TikTok, all I'd have to do when a travel video comes up is click the share button and save it to List, and it would open List, and I can write down the location where the video was taken, and it would let me save it, and it would generate a map with all of the locations that I would like to go to. And it's definitely a lifesaver if you do want to travel, especially in your summer holidays as a student. Anyway, so let's talk about my A-level options. So I'm going to be doing English language, biology, Latin and French. So let's talk about English language, because that's the one that I'm sort of, I don't know if I will drop it, I don't know if I'll keep it, just because it's very new to me. I've never done English language before. Of course I did English language GCSE, but that's totally different to A-level, because I hear that you learn about accent, you learn about society, etc. And it does seem really, really interesting, and it's something that I personally would like. And I would probably definitely prefer it over literature, but it's just in that unknown area because I haven't done anything like that before, so it's going to be brand new and a change. So yeah. Now then I'm doing biology. I really enjoyed the GCSE course, so that's why I chose A-level biology, because I really liked biology GCSE. Biology I'm not too scared for because I've done a bit of preparation for it, but I'm also just sort of nervous in terms of like content. I hear it's a really content heavy subject, and again, I don't want to like go into A-levels not knowing what I need to know, because we were given holiday work but for my current school, but I wasn't given holiday work for the school that I'm going to next, whereas I've assumed that students that are there currently got holiday work and stuff like that. So I will have to do a bit more work for biology, just because yeah, I feel like I'm going to forget it, and I just need to create my Anki cards on A-level biology before I go into year 12, just so I'm fully prepared and so I don't fall behind within the first few weeks of joining the new sixth form. So the next A-level I'm going to be doing is Latin. Now Latin I'm actually looking forward to, because again, I really enjoyed the GCSE Latin. I basically completed the GCSE in year 8 because we were like, I don't even know, I'm not going to bother explaining it, but basically I learnt the whole GCSE course in year 8, finished it year 9, and just it was basically a revision year, year 9, year 10, year 11. So Latin I'm really excited for because I've already started my A-level for Latin, looked up set texts, I've learnt language, I've learnt the vocab, so it's now just a matter of fact that I need to just continue doing what I do with Latin and continue sort of trying to remember the grammar, because there is a lot of grammar in Latin and I haven't looked at that for a good 3 months now. So I really need to get to grip with my grammar again for Latin. The last A-level I'm going to be taking is French, and as you know, I love French, hinted by the fact that my TikTok was originally called GCSE French. So French I'm really excited for, just because I've basically gone through the A-level spec and sort of gone through papers, gone through texts, and I find it really interesting. I love learning vocab for French. It's it just makes sense, and once you get like the English grammar, you're sort of sorted for French grammar, because you have to learn, like, you have to know your English grammar to actually learn another language grammar. It's confusing, but if anybody has any tips for English language or biology, please let me know, because those two are the subjects that I'm sort of hazy in. But yeah, so if anyone watching this video is doing biology or English language, please let me know. I'd really appreciate it if you could give me some tips for both of those subjects. Now, after A-levels, I hope to go on to study law at either Cambridge, King's, UCL. Those are my Cambridge, King's, UCL. Those are my top 3. I haven't decided my others, but I'd love to study law at Cambridge University. It's probably my dream at the moment, but I need to finish my A-levels first and get my GCSE results, which is stressful. Yeah. So to go into law, what I had to do according to the university website, I had to do an essay subject. Well, no, you didn't actually have to do an essay subject. It was recommended that you do an essay subject. So I'm doing 3 essay subjects. English is one, French is one, but the essays aren't in French, so I don't know if that would count as an essay subject. I'm just going to assume it does. And Latin, which is also an essay subject, because you're analysing text, you're analysing prose, verse, and yeah, Latin I'd definitely say is an essay subject. And biology, which isn't an essay subject, it's just a science. So hopefully my choices are right. It's kind of like a weird combination. It's like language. It's basically 3/4 of my A-levels are languages, and hopefully that will help with law, especially Latin, because a lot of legal terms are in Latin, like compos mentis or regina, things like that. So Latin might help me. Biology, I'm not too sure where that would come in, unless it's like medical law. And what's the other one? English? French? Oh, French. French, that's a big part, because basically I want to do 1 year abroad in France to study French law. So that would be really interesting, and that would basically help me get fluent in French by learning law in France and in French. Anyways, if anybody has any tips for me for going into year 12, like what should I do? Is there anything I can do to prepare? Any tips on the A-levels that I'm going to be taking, please let me know. Please let me know in the comments, or please email me or DM me. My DMs and emails are always open. Yeah, please let me know if you have any advice, because I will really need it. But this is where the video ends, and I hope you guys have a great day. See you soon in my next video, which will probably be the results day video, which I'm not looking forward to, but I am looking forward to. But yeah, have a great day. See you soon in my next video.